It's veto night, and finally, time to find out if there's going to be our first big move made of the season. But shocker to everyone out there, it wasn't. There was a lot of talk all episode long, like, oh, maybe someone comes off the block and Christmas goes up, and we backdoor Christmas, and then we got to that veto, and the first thing that happens is David takes the $10,000, and it was just like a what? You did, David? You did what? And he was just like loud and proudly exclaiming it. He's like, I'm taking the $10,000. And like even right before the veto started and they announced the $10,000, I immediately said, nobody can take the $10,000. You just can't take the $10,000 at this point in the game. The veto is just too important. And what happens? One of the people on the block, not even just one of the random people who got picked to play, one of the people on the block took the $10,000. Wow. David, I've had a pretty low opinion of your ability in this game so far this season, and somehow you managed to pull that down even lower. Oh my God. I just can't believe that. Dude, you were on the block. You were on the block. You took $10,000, and now you went from not being the target to everyone in the house having a reason to vote you out and be justified in it. It's one of those weird situations where no, David is probably not going to win this game. So maybe taking that $10,000 is better than going home with nothing. But still, if you had any aspirations of winning the game, you cannot take that $10,000. So, maybe he accepts that his time on the show is limited, and maybe that's why he went for the 10K. But, oh, what a boneheaded move. And instead of a big play happening, we now see the potential for the tiniest play of the whole season to go down to start our triple eviction tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow night, things are going to get interesting. We're going to have the first eviction, Kevin or David. Not too stressed about who goes home there. I don't think either player is really a factor in the outcome of this game. But after that, things could get wild. We have to have people start targeting allies, and we in those shortened double eviction, triple eviction type scenarios, we always see the opportunity for people to get knocked out the back door. And that is one of the exciting things to me for the double eviction. You have so little time to strategize with people, to talk about your game plan with all of your allies, that random and unexpected things can happen. And on top of that, it will be the first time all season long that we have meaningful evictions, because let's face it, up till this point, things have just been on rails. This has just been the cruise control to the final 7 here this season, final 8, final 7, and finally we're going to get to see where everyone's allegiances really lie. And I think that's going to be very illuminating. All the damage that players like Memphis and Danny have done within their alliance over the season. Does that come and bite them in the ass tomorrow night? We will have to tune in to find out. Also, before I sign off here, what is the deal with Dr. Will? We get this big spoiler, this big twist. Dr. Will is moving in next door. He's going to shake the house up this week. He's going to be offering prizes in the HOH and the veto competition. And he walks out for one sentence. He says one sentence, and that's it. We didn't see him Sunday night. We didn't see him tonight. And as of tomorrow, his week in the Big Brother house is over. So that is another disappointment to add to the list of disappointments for this season. But fingers crossed that things start to get interesting tomorrow night, and we start to get a better idea of who really has positioned themselves to be a contender in this game. So I'm going to sign off right there. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow night, We'll see you later.